cars back behind the pits. Then two left-handers in quick succession and down through Hatzenbach to the 2-kilometer-long racing stretch through Flugplatz, then to Schwedenkreuz and on to Arenberg. A fierce right-hander thought to be the worst hazard of all. See what the driver sees as Hubert Hahne in the BMW-powered Lola takes the bend. Under the bridge and into another fast stretch. Fuchsröhre to Adnar Forst, where a left, a right and a left follow in quick succession. Line is all important here. Watch Hahne's. Whoops, not out of the book. Then more twists and turns to Kallenhard and Berseifen, and on to Exmüller at kilometer 10, where the climb really begins. Hahne, in spite of his 2-liter engine, is entered in the 3-liter event. At Nürburgring, it isn't always the most powerful car which stands the best chance. This section needs heavy braking and quick acceleration. Watch the anchors go on. Down the dip, over the bridge and up again. It's hairy, all right. A fastest section to the right-hander at Perifwerk, nearly halfway round. Then about 2 kilometers of bumpy, fast road to the two right-handers leading up to the carousel. Here, Hahne takes the last right before the sharply banked hairpin. It's as bumpy as hell. Watch the front suspension working on the camera car. Notice how Hahne comes out at the very tip of the white concrete banking. So to the highest point of the course. Hoher up, through Wippermann and Esbach to the long sweep down to Brunchen and up again at the exit from the bend. Here's Hahne on the way down. One of the hardest things about Nürburgring is the constantly changing light as the course twists and turns in and out of the high trees. The driver's eyes get a constant battery. On through Pflanzgarten to kilometer 18 and the beginning of Schwalbenschwanz, the swallow's tail. Uphill with a right, left over a bridge with a bump, and round the Kleine Carousel, another banked corner. The right, the bridge, the left and the bump, round the little carousel and away up through the trees towards the straight. For the drivers, 1 lap of torture is nearly over. The straight, 3 kilometers of it, is real racing ground. Watch Hahne go. Just before the pits, a chicane has been built this year to slow the cars into the pit straight. This is what it looks like from the driver's viewpoint. Well, that's Nürburgring. 22.8 kilometers, 174 bends.